Well, good morning, everybody. We're on our way to Helen, Georgia, from Blairsville, Georgia. We had a little turn off here and had an opportunity to get a view, so I thought I'd take it. Some of these mountains, like that real sharp one there, I recognize from when I was hiking out there. So we are just south of, you might remember me talking about Destiny Gap and Hog Pen Gap. They're both up the road here. Hog Pen Gap is just right over the hill, and then probably another quarter mile past Hog Pen is the Destiny Gap, which I call Tenacity. So we're kind of deep in the woods here a little bit. So the plan for today is to head on into Helen, and it's late morning now. It's 11:30, but so by the time we get there, I'm going to be looking for some food to eat, and then we're just going to walk around and check out the sights and the stores and the shopping and things like that there in Helen for this afternoon. So that's our plan. Hope everybody's having an awesome day, and we'll catch up with you a little further down this beautiful road. All right, everybody, we have made it to Helen. First stop for shopping is Betty's Country Store. Betty's Country Store is just basically a little local grocery store, but they've got some unique items in here as well. It's an IGA store, which means Independent Grocery Association. So they buy through an association, sort of like a co-op, so they get improved pricing, compete with the big boys. But it's a cool store. There's a fair amount of there's going to be a fair amount of partying going on here in the next few weeks, because it's a German town, right? Helen's sort of kind of a German town, very similar to what you might see with architecture if you were in Switzerland or Germany or Austria. And they celebrate Oktoberfest. So fair amount of ale consumption going to be happening here very soon. So there's a nice bakery here with bakery items, yummy bakery items, like this caramel banana cake, yummy pumpkin cake, Oreo chocolate cake, Mississippi mud cake, Snickers cookie bar, all kinds of fudges, muffins. And on this side they got cookies. Look at the size of these cookies. Oh my. Big old cookies. Yummy. I like those kind of cookies. That's the kind we used to have when we went to elementary school. They'd make those chocolate oatmeal cookies. Yummy. Alright, this is Betty's. I'm going to get around here and find the camera and do some shopping. They have a whole lot of old-fashioned candies that you can buy by the pound. Orange slices, lemon slices, all kinds of cool stuff in here. Toys, t-shirts, of course. Everybody's got one of those, huh? Got some mustards. Here is my weakness. We always get some chow. Put it in my pinto beans. I got some chow chow with the pinto beans.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe we might go over to Tomato House.
Okay.
Cleveland.
We might go there too. Get some pickled eggs. Pretty good produce, considering how small the store is. They've got a honey station. Honeycomb.
Look at this one. Oh, it's 100% beeswax candle. Oh, it's a candle.
Beeswax candle.
Okay.
Pretty cool. All right, everybody, we have landed our place for dinner, for lunch, I would say. This is Chattahoochee River, and it's not uncommon. In fact, we just saw a couple of folks floating down on the inner tubes. You can rent them further upstream, and you just drop your car up there and float down, and then they'll have a place where they'll pick you up. So where we're going to have lunch is, you go underneath the bridge, as we are, it crosses over the Chattahoochee, then you come to the Troll Tavern. That's where we're going to have lunch today. I've ordered a Reuben sandwich and a side salad, and Miss Tamara's ordered herself a salad, so it should be here in just a minute. It's also a pretty nice restaurant right there. It's called the Cafe International. I think sometimes these restaurants here kind of get overlooked because they're not right on the main thoroughfare, but you just got to come down the steps and you're to them. I think they do a pretty good job. So here we are at the Troll Tavern. The indoor restaurant in bar area. They have an outdoor restaurant and bar area, which is where we are. It's a beautiful day.
We were doing celebrated for a month.
All right, lunch has been served. It's my side salad, ranch. This is the Reuben I ordered. Yummy. The chips. Miss Tamara got herself a chicken Caesar salad. Looks delicious. All right, let's dig in. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ride the Georgia Mountain roller coaster. All right, folks, here we go. Climbing the hill. I tried to get Tamara to go with me, but she wouldn't go. She's not much on the roller coasters, the fast stuff. I think it's going to be fun. This is a little different because you can actually control the speed. The further you push it forward, the faster it goes. It has a maximum speed of 27 miles per hour, and there's no way it gets away from you, so you can keep it flat down all you want to, unless you just can't handle the 27 miles per hour. Then you would back off. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it flat down all the time. Of course, we're going uphill right now, so I think the roller coaster is controlling. The track itself is controlling the speed. But once we get up here to the top of this hill, then I think it'll really take off, and you can see a lot of the turns and things that we'll end up making down there. So it should be a blast. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to record the whole thing. It looks pretty curvy, and I don't want to drop my phone, so I probably will need to hold on. All right, that was a blast. That was a blast. I wish I could have recorded the fast spots. That was fun. That was 27 miles per hour around some of those little sharp curves were a little scary, to be honest with you. I loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna head back down into town and see if I can find Tamara and head on up the street, do some shopping. Tamara's not with me, she's not watching, so I stopped in at a place called Honey on the Hill. Honey on the Hill. And they have all kinds of little sweet treats. I'm getting a mango nata. Mango nata's got mangoes in it with mango syrups and I can't think of all the ingredients, but I believe it's pretty delicious. They have everything to do with honey in here. They actually sell honey. Tupelo honey. Various honey pops. Kinds of little treats and trinkets. I'm gonna stick with mango nata. All right, folks. After a couple of sips of the mango nata, it's the first time I've ever had a mango nata, and it is basically a mango slushy with syrup in there, and that syrup is actually kind of spicy. Think about it like a habanero, maybe. I think it tastes like a little bit like a habanero spice. It's not overpowering, but you got to be prepared for sweet and spicy together. It's a little bit different. Not too bad. They have pretty much everything here, folks. They got a pepper palace, various types of hot sauces, like hundreds. Got a sock shop. Brewery. Yona Coffee Company. This place is well endowed with coffee and ice cream. Almost everybody's walking around with ice cream in their hand. Or a cup of coffee, for sure. Lots of stuff. Find yourself partaking in. I'm gonna partake in this bench right here for a minute. Busy place. Helen, Georgia. All right, everybody, we have made it back to the Copperhead Lodge. We had a nice visit, albeit kind of brief this afternoon, in the great town of Helen. And now we're just kind of getting ourselves ready for an early morning. Our son has arrived into Blairsville. He's staying downtown, however, so we're still yet about 15 miles apart. So we're going to be early in the morning at 7 a.m. and make sure he's got everything he needs in his pack. And I'm here right now packing up my pack again for the 100,000th time, making sure I got plenty of the right foods and whatnot, like potato chips, of course, and Trolley sour crawlers. Got to have those. So, yeah, I'm just finalizing the pack contents and getting everything ready. And we're going to be out of here by about 6:40 tomorrow morning, and be heading over there. And we're going to meet them at 7, and hope to be on the trail by 8 o'clock. So there's a lot to do, a lot to scramble around and get everything packed up into the car, so we don't have to do so much first thing in the morning while it's still dark. So that's our plan. So hope you guys have enjoyed the last couple of days. We certainly have. It's been nice rest and relaxing here at the Copperhead Lodge and in some of the neighboring mountain towns. We've had a good time. So now it's time to get back on trail and finish this adventure up. So thanks for following along, and we'll see you first thing in the morning.